Hey everyone. Okay, so right from the jump, I liked how this episode didn't waste a breath a beat in showing us the effect King Cobra's assassination had on the revolutionary movement, and how, for however unfortunate his death was, it did put the Revolutionary Army in the most fortuitous situation. As with Cobra's death, the seven nations who have revolted are now withholding their celestial tax and resources, putting the celestial dragons in the absolute worst position they possibly could be, because with those resources and with that money being withheld, it's basically cutting the celestial dragons off from basically their lap of luxury, you could say, from completely living like they're completely cut off from any financial from anything financial that they themselves can basically can profit from. And and again, it is all thanks to Cobra's death. Like Cobra, what was the martyr that allowed this situation to be possible. Now, but of course, as Dragon also warned, in their desperation, the Celestial Dragons will start to turn to their personal military forces, the Holy Knights, and that's going to be where the real battle begins. Which again, I do like how we are getting to that point now where it's a whole where it's this whole thing where the Revolutionary Army are preparing to literally go to war. Like they are basically in a war now, and all bets are off, and just the war is on for the Revolutionary Army, and I do like it. Um, now, with that said, if I was to bring up my one and only problem with this episode, is that while I wasn't expecting them to adapt the entirety of Sava's story, it did still leave us off on one hell of an infuriating place, which is Cobra about to enter into the chamber of the Elder Stars, and for basically all of my fellow manga readers who out there, if you know, you know why this infuriates me. But for any anime onlys out there who are curious why this ending infuriates me, it's because after this point, next episode is going to get into one of the biggest fucking lore dumps One Piece has ever had, and I do mean that quite literally. So many secrets and so many secrets about the world are going to be revealed just in this one singular conversation between the Elder Stars and Cobra, and it's one of those things where I'm like, why'd you have to end it there? Like, god damn it! I get why they are going with this whole from one from chapter one chapter an episode kind of adaptation now, which I appreciate, but it's also like it is moments like this where I'm like, I wanted more, um, but of course we what we do get what we do the context we do get of when we get to the flashback to the revolutionaries right on the capital from Rijwa is still pretty good in itself, and right out of the gate in a nice parallel to when the Straw Hats burned the world government flag at Enies Lobby. I like how the revolutionaries begin their attack by burning, I think it's the hoof of the dragon on Rijwa, just like fully declaring yes that they are attacking the world nobles now. Now, one of the more interesting things about this part of the episode is how it handles Ryokugyu and Fujitora, because it's been a while since I've read this particular chapter, but if memory serves, in the manga we only got like kind of a Cliff Notes version of the Admiral's involvement, whereas Toei, while not making drastic changes, does feel like they took those singular pages with the admirals and kind of played up their involvement in the conflict a little more. Now, whether or not we're gonna see what led to Ryokugyu and Fujitora's like later, what happens to them later, in is remains to be seen. But I'm inclined to believe we're not gonna see that. Um, of course, while the whole raid is going on, there's all these little things happening in the background as well, like learning it's not just Lucci, Kaku, and Spondum, but the entirety of the cast of CP9 of the CP9 agents who are now CP0 And I'll be honest, I've never really known how to feel about this reveal because on one hand, while it does make basic logical sense that all of CP9 would become CP0 agents, I feel it would have been more. It would have been honestly weirdly a better narrative angle to do if it was just Lucci, Kaku, and Spondum who to become the only members of the CP0 agents and leave the fate of the others more ambiguous. But again, I get the reason why they're there. It's not like I don't understand why they're there. Um, although the reveal does. Although this reveal in itself does also lead to a rather tense but intriguing exchange between Vivi and Lucci, and how there's already some bad blood and conflicting ideologies there between the two of them. And yeah, you can probably imagine where things are gonna go from here, because we know where she is now in the present, but knowing what I know and how Vivi's gonna escape Marie Joie makes what happens next hilariously epic. Like, for however much I am in the camp of people who despises Wapple, I can't lie, this particular section of Egghead has painted him so much as the most unwitting and unlikely hero in the whole damn series, and for however much I laughed at it, I kind of love it too. And yeah, and yeah, but and aside from that though, what more do I need to say about Charlos? Motherfucking go can go pretty much pretty much suck grass, like serious, suck grass. Like, I really, the guy can go fuck off in so many ways. Like fuck off, Charlos. We do not want to see you anywhere at all. Just please go away. But yeah, aside from that, like, props to Cobra in this flashback. Like, man's sick as a dog, but still determined to face down the elders to learn the truth. Like, I guess you could say the only unfortunate thing is, because we know he's dead, he died, it's clear this is a fucking trap. And again, going along with the ending to this episode being a little infuriating, it's one of those just one of those things where having to wait a week for the next episode is going to be painful, because again, like I said, next episode is just kind of just so much insanity happens just from this one conversation, and everything, but even more than that, everything that we think we've known about the Elder Stars, gets flipped sideways on its head, and cutting us off before all that goes down makes it even more so painful to wait, but it is what it is. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got for this review. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Analyst Crunchyroll. Push the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, and just share the video around, guys. Dark Knight signing off. Later, everyone.